everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about weight gain, weight loss, and counting calories and working out and just health in general. I chose this topic because it's something that I struggle with a lot. I struggle with weight a lot, especially having thyroid issues. I don't have a thyroid due to cancer. In case you've never seen my other videos, I talk about thyroid cancer in my previous video and some things that it can do and whatnot. But anyways, so I struggle with weight because when you don't have your thyroid, they give you medication called levothyroxine or Synthroid, and it kind of can get you. It's a hormone drug, so it can kind of get you fluctuating in your weight up or down. Of course, mine has to be going up, my weight, but I just had a baby, and so I'm on like a health kick with trying to get my weight off or whatnot, but obviously I'm not gonna become obsessive with it just because I know that can be dangerous. But so uh, what I do is I count my calories. A normal regular person who's a little bit taller than me would probably take 2,000 calories in a day if they're dieting. And that's what it says too, on a lot of different nutritional sites, or like on the back of boxes and stuff that you read. A normal diet for somebody who's dieting would be 2,000 calories. But so this is what I do, because on most charts at the doctor's offices, doctors have told me, and online, most charts would say that I'm obese right now, because I'm supposed to be about 90 pounds or 95 to maybe like 115 tops. So 95 to 115 tops is where I'm supposed to be, since I'm only 4'11". I'm not even 5 foot. But of course, if you're like 5'6" or something like that, you don't want to be weighing 100 pounds or 115 pounds, because it just wouldn't be healthy. But so uh, most people who are taller than me want a higher weight. Um, but so anyways, that's what where I'm supposed to be weighing right now. And right now I am 166. So I'm considered obese. I know I'm overweight, but I hate that the fact that they, like, if you're at a doctor's office, you're considered obese. So I count my calories. I do the 1200. I also work out. So what I have in a normal day for me dieting would be like a bowl of cereal when I wake up. So that's around almost 200 calories, because I have it with milk. I don't eat dry cereal. I couldn't do that. And then, like, I have hypoglycemia, which is kind of a borderline diabetic. So anything between meals, I'll have like something that's an empty calorie. An empty calorie is like a banana or an apple or carrots or some kind of fruits or veggies or something like that that won't make you gain weight. You can eat like as much as those as you want, but you won't gain that weight from it. So they're empty calories is what I call them. So that's what I do if my blood sugar gets low in between meals when I'm dieting. I just have a small snack like a banana or something like that to hold me over. And then for lunch and stuff, I'll have like a turkey and cheese sandwich with maybe just a couple chips. And then I'll wait until dinner, and I'll have like, oh, I don't know. I'll have like maybe one fish fillet with a little serving of rice. And that meal right there for the fillet, it's only like 90 to 100 calories for the fish fillet. And then for the cup and a half of rice, I would probably say it was maybe 100 and something. So for that whole meal right there, it's only like 300 and something calories total. So that's usually what I eat, and that's not even all the time, because it depends on what kind of cereal I eat and what kind of snacks I have in between the meals, but most of the time I only hit 800 calories a day, and I actually find myself being like, oh my gosh, I thought I had ate more than that. I thought I took in more calories than that. So I have to eat a little bit more to at least reach the 1200, because like I said earlier in the video, you have to be careful when you're dieting so you can do it the right way and the healthy way. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving like advice on what I do and opinions on what people should do. So, for working, when it comes to working out, I don't, this is my opinion. Like I was just saying, it's opinions and stuff, and my advice that I'm giving to people. In my opinion, I don't feel like people need to go to gyms. I mean, to work out, you really don't need to. I I kind of think it's dumb, but everyone to each their own. And again, I'm not judging people for doing that. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's what I think about it, and here's why. Because number one, everything you do at the gym you can do at home. And number two, you're wasting your money. And so what I do, and then you get privacy, number three. And you can control the temperature in your environment. So I don't know, there's a bunch of different things, but to each their own. Again, if I have lots of friends that actually work out at the gym, different gyms and stuff. So I'm not putting anybody down, but for me, that's what I think about it all. And yeah, so uh, I do sit ups at home. I also do arm exercises with weights. I do like squats and lunges for my legs and stuff, and then I also do I I used to run on a treadmill that was in my old mobile home. We had a mobile home, but now that I'm in an apartment, I'm on the top floor, and I don't really want to run on my treadmill because I know it'll kind of make a banging type noise when I'm running on it for the person who lives below me. So what I do is I just set my timer on my phone and I walk um, around my house. So, then I get some walking then in. And then I do the old retro Jane Fonda aerobics, and I own no copyrights to the Jane Fonda stuff. I'm just mentioning that I do her old workout tapes on YouTube and stuff like that. Um, because aerobics gets your whole body worked out from head to toe. And I like the nostalgia of it and stuff like that. And see, other people as I'm talking are probably thinking, well, that's dumb what you're doing. So it's like I said, it's all opinionated, but that's what I do to lose weight, and it works for me. Because one year, I wish, again, I should have been more prepared for this video, but I don't really have time in the day a whole lot to make my videos so perfect because I have four children, and today was a crazy day. But so nonetheless, I wish I had photos to show you guys, but I lost 36 pounds one year by just doing what I told you guys I did. I counted my calories. I did 1,200 calories a day. I worked out for 20 to 30 minutes every day, and just by working out at home. And I didn't even have to, I did watch what I ate, but not too much. I kind of really eat what I want to eat, but I always make sure that I'm counting my calories. So I can still have pizza, I can still have chips, I can still have a donut and all that, but I count it in my calories so that way I don't go over and I don't gain weight. So it's, to me, it's kind of funny too, doing a lot of the different dieting programs that are out there, and how people say that you can't, that they complain about how they don't get to eat what they want to when they're dieting. But you can eat anything you want to, really. It's all about proportioning. um and I'm not, again, I'm not a health doctor or dietitian or anything like that. I'm just saying my own opinions, my own thoughts, and things that I know. I mean, you can still eat what you want to. You just need to proportion it right and count your calories, and work out for a little bit each day. And if you don't have time to work out that day, maybe just eat a little less and more water, more fruits and vegetables in your diet that day if you don't have time to work out. Water is key to losing weight. It'll make you fuller, make you have more energy, and it will help burn calories just like green tea. Tea helps burn calories as well. So, burn fat cells. You can read about it. The green tea, it really does. It burns fat cells. So, um, I but one year I lost 36 pounds doing all that. I was 160 some pounds. I don't remember the exact weight. I got down to 122 pounds, which was awesome. It wasn't quite my weight goal, but it was pretty close. I had 10 more pounds to lose, and I would have been where I was supposed to be, and I would have been my high school weight. After three, no, not four kids because I didn't have my baby yet. After three kids, I would have been my high school weight. But so here I am again, back at 166 pounds, and I just started my health journey and my diet journey like 2 weeks ago. I was 171 pounds when I started 2 weeks ago, and I'm down to 166, so that's good. I'm losing it slow, but I am losing weight. And again, it's a little bit harder for me to lose weight because I don't have a thyroid. And if you read about not having a thyroid, or if you have a thyroid disease or anything like that, it will say it is harder for us to lose weight sometimes. So, um, I'm losing it just at a slower pace. And there has been a couple cheat days that I've had to, so that's probably why I didn't lose as much as I thought I was going to. That's one thing you want to try to curb when you're dieting is cheat days where you have a day where you eat anything you want to, and you say, "Oh, I'll go back to my dieting tomorrow." That's one thing you don't want to do because I have a habit of doing that. And you have to it's all a mindset too. You want to get your mindset that you're dieting and that you can't have that candy bar right now because you need to eat an apple instead, or something healthy, or granola bar, or something more healthy than that candy bar. It's all about mindset, because if you don't have that, then you won't stick to your diet and you just won't lose weight. It's kind of like food is an addiction. It can be an addiction for certain people. Like me, it is for me because that's how I handle my stress sometimes. If I'm really, really stressed out, I will eat, and eat. And while I'm watching a movie with my husband or something. So I need to really watch, when I get to feeling like I want to eat. So, and I'm sure it's like that for a lot more people. Some people though don't eat when they're stressed, and that can be scary. So, but I know that being too skinny is not healthy. I also know that being way too heavy and obese is not healthy either. I mean, being obese, you can have stuff go on with your heart. Um, because all the weight you're carrying around, your heart works harder, and you're breathing because, again, you're carrying around extra weight, so you're like out of breath when you're walking around. It's just, it's something I've struggled with my whole life. So, well, I guess my whole life after I had kids, because prior to kids, I could eat whatever I want to, and I was always just this tiny little fairy looking girl. But after my fourth kid, I've just been struggling. After all my kids, actually, I kind of had to struggle. But so, yes, I just wanted to talk about weight and nutrition a little bit, and what I do, and my opinion on the gyms, and my opinion on some of the things that other people choose to do with dieting and working out, because you don't have to spend all that money. and you don't have to buy those workout outfits that you think you got to have and all that stuff, you know? I mean, again, I'll say everybody has their own little deal that they like to do, and I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying my opinion on it, on that kind of stuff, is like a waste of money and a waste of time when you can do everything right from home. And I'm living proof because I've lost 36 pounds prior in my life when I did do my dieting and counting my calories and doing workout videos on YouTube. So it's just, I don't know. I actually have friends. Well, I wouldn't say they're my friends anymore, but I used to be friends. My sister's still friends with them. I used to have friends that owned a company for losing weight and stuff like that. That's all I'll say. I won't say where it's at or the name of the place because I'm not getting sued. But and it was promoted a lot and stuff like that, and I just don't get that kind of stuff because I lost 36 pounds doing what I do, and those people are promoting something, you know, when you don't have to go to a place like that. So that's all I'm saying. But uh and then also, you know, you just really have to watch those days too, those stressful days, because if you're anything like me, you're going to want to eat or you're not going to want to eat. Um so just really watch those days. But I always kind of watch the scale too. I weigh myself when I'm dieting too to make sure I'm not losing too fast or to see if I'm gaining. Because that's important too, to watch the scale as you're dieting and working out. Sometimes you can put on a little more weight at times, like for women when they have their menstrual cycle. We have water weight, and we have just extra weight from the bloat and water that we carry when we have our menstrual cycle. So you don't want to weigh yourself when you're going through that week or whatever, those couple days, because it won't probably be accurate. And what I've always done is weighed myself in the morning before I've eaten anything too. So because that to me is the most accurate time that you can weigh yourself. And I that's, yeah, like when women have their menstrual cycle, I would not weigh yourself at all. And then let me think of what else. So, um, yes, and I wouldn't weigh yourself either if you've like eaten a lot of salt the night before. Like if you had like chips that were high in sodium or something that was high in salt or sodium, I would wait to weigh yourself too, because you're gonna get a false weight with that, because that that salt sodium stuff turns into water weight, and then there you go, you have a couple more pounds that you're wondering where that came from when you've been working so hard to diet. So there's a lot of things, you know, about dieting and working out. It's just crazy, but it's a fun journey, and I am excited to be able to share my journey when I finally do lose weight, because I'm in the middle of it right now, like working out and dieting. So as I'm doing the videos too, hopefully, hopefully, we'll see the progress of my face getting a little slimmer, my arms and hands and stuff like that as I'm doing these videos over time. I'm hoping, but I mean, if I'm counting my calories and I'm working out every day, it has to come off. I can't be, you know, gaining weight if I'm doing things right. So lots of fruits, lots of veggies, lots of healthy stuff in your diet, and Gatorade and stuff like that is good to stay hydrated if when you're not drinking water. But obviously you have to proportion that out too, because it'll tell you the serving and the calories on the back of the label. So just always look at the back of the labels on foods and stuff to see what's all in it, see how many calories is in it, and all of that, and you'll be good. So Those are my little tricks and tips on dieting and working out, in my opinion. Not that it matters to anybody, probably, but my opinion on working out and how to lose weight without spending a whole bunch of money. So, thank you guys for listening to me, and I apologize for myself stumbling over words today. I've had a really crazy day today with the kids, and I had a couple unexpected visits today too. So it's been nuts, but thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll be on with another life topic actually in a little bit because I'm making up a video that I didn't get to make yesterday. So see you guys in a little bit. Thank you.